Okay, I am here with some exciting news. I have a new release, and this time I'm thrilled to say I am doing rubber stamps. I have 2 sets with Rubber Moon, which is a great US based company, family run. Um, and I have 2 sets. I have the Peace Collection, which is like a princess or a queen and a heron. And then I have another set called the Love Collection that has little motifs that you can use. They all work very well together, especially like the butterfly and the heron. It all goes together. I love it so much. So the stamps are about 5 inches in this set and about 1.5 inches to 3 inches on this set. So I'm super excited. So I have a bunch of samples. This will just be a quick video. I just put them in my shop today, so I won't release this video until they're in the shop for a little bit. And if I run out, I'm going to try to put more in the shop. And at some point, I think Rubber Moon will have them available on their site too. So I'll leave all the links in the description. But they're just so fun. They came out really well. I love these herons. I'm a big bird nerd and I love herons, so I was excited that I was able to make one that just looked fairly decent. And I love this little princess. She's very young looking. And then I have a whole bunch of the herons here that I did. So I like to use them with watercolors. And I always use the Renaissance watercolors from A Little Creative Me. She's another Etsy seller, and I use her watercolors exclusively. I just love the quality of them. So I stamped on watercolor paper, and then that's how I created these beautiful colors on these herons. Of course, there's a million ways to do this. You can use ink, you can use colored pencils, markers, whatever. But I love how they turned out. I'm obsessed with these herons. So love those. And then the other part of that set is the princess. So I did some princesses as well. They were fun. I didn't really play with these too much, so I need to kind of experiment with, really making these go crazy. The cool thing that I love is the actual word piece on here. I discovered that you can elaborate on the writing to do like block letters if you want, which I think is cool. I use these a lot. Or you can just embolden them as well. And you can add doodles to your crown. So I just thought it was really fun. Here I used some of the petals from the Love Collection and added those on the side. And just like collage garments, that sort of thing. So this set is the Peace Collection. And then the Love Collection is butterflies, hands, and petals. And I love the petals. These are just really pretty. I didn't get to, well, I made a whole bunch and then I used them up right away. But these came out real nice. The butterflies are also my favorite. Oh my gosh. They came out so fun. They almost remind me, they're very me, like the doodles and marks that I like to use, but I realized after making these, it reminds me very much of like vintage tattoos, like old school tattoos, which I kind of like. So beautiful. And then the hands, if you know me, I use hands all the time. I have the hand stencils. So I just wanted to have one as a stamp, and it comes with the word love on it and then the petals. So it's kind of already filled in for you. You can add more doodles if you want. And then these are the petals. So I have more. The petals make gorgeous papers. You can use them for collage papers, as do the hands and the butterflies, right? So they make beautiful collage papers. And then I also use them in my journals. So they fit in the Jaya journals if you happen to be a Jaya person. Here I use the butterflies as borders, and I colored them in with metallic paint pens. They came out great. And then I added some glitter. And then here I did the herons again, facing each other, ready to fill this in with lots of writing. Came out so fun. And then here I used the petals all the way around as a border too with the princess. So that came out really well. This is a newer journal that I just got. And I also, which happened to have an ocean theme. So I didn't make this physical journal. Liz Constable did of Book Art Studios. But her theme for her collection when she made these was ocean. And it's just so funny because I have a lot of ocean themed things. So when I put the heron in, I just thought it went perfectly well. So I loved that. And then again, you can see the border here. So just a little note. Now, when you have a stamp, you can only stamp it one way in theory. But in order to get a double image, what I did is, you can kind of see here, this is my original. This is my double. And what you do is you stamp on tissue, like a thin tissue paper, and then you flip it. And you can see here, like the border of where I cut the paper out. If you flip it and cover it in matte medium, when you glue it down and brush the matte medium over, it will absorb pretty much most of the edge of the tissue. So you really don't see it. I mean, I see the border a little bit, but that's how you can get a mirror image. So just another way to get 2 for the price of 1 from your stamp. So anyway, it's just a quick little video to introduce you to the collection. My 5-year-old just snuck in here. And I just wanted to share all the components with you. And I'll have the links in here so you can find it on my site. If I sell out, there will be more either on my site or Rubber Moons. So just stay tuned or DM me. And I'll give you an update on that if for some reason you're watching this and they're gone. So, all right. I hope you enjoy this collection as much as I do. It's just been a pleasure working with Rubber Moon and creating the collection, and I can't wait to keep playing with it. So, thank you.